You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Are you ready to rock?
This is where the world of pop culture and talk collide.
Hey, how you doing, kids?
This is the Adam and JP Show.
Adam, when did you decide to go with Diet Sundrop?
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't have the energy drinks in the house. I've always loved Diet Sundrop.
So you decided to embrace your Tennessee roots?
That's my favorite soda. It really is.
Oh, really? Diet Sundrop?
That's if I have one drink to drink the rest of my life, it's Diet Sundrop.
That's your jam.
It is my jam. Love it. I just didn't have an energy drink, so I brought that.
I'll make sure to have plenty of Diet Sundrop on hand for your your pre-wedding festivities.
That pairs
we'll have
extremely well with vodka. Have I told you that?
No, you haven't.
Have you tried it before? Can we, in honor of my wedding, can we do that?
Okay, sure.
I'm telling you, the old Tennessee Sundrop is good.
You bring whatever you want.
Really, vodka and Sundrop is so refreshing.
Just
so crisp.
Just don't break anything in the house while you're here.
Okay. What about in the casino?
You get all.
Punch a slot machine.
That's.
I'm a winner.
So when we go to the casino, what do you think you're going to play?
Probably a lot of slots. I don't have much money to spend, so I'm going low here.
Yeah?
I'm going very, very low.
So you're going to spend all your money in 15 minutes on slot machines. That's a good call.
You know how it works? I mean, those are, well, they say pennies if you want to bet pennies, but
yeah,
roulette is what, at least a $10 bet?
That's $5.
Is it $5?
You can find a $5.
That's probably the slowest then. Blackjack usually is $10 minimum. If you're lucky, you get a $5 minimum, and those go 45 seconds. You're one and done.
If you want to just make time go by and order free stuff,
I miss penny dogs.
Yeah, I do miss. We should look,
please,
because we're going to be staying. We're staying at the Gold Strike, which is 2 casinos over from Penny Dogs.
I love that so much.
Which with Gold Strike?
No,
or
the Penny Dogs. That was so good.
Yeah,
that was my favorite gambling experience ever.
Yeah,
that was just fun.
You just do that. You're spending but you can find these card games like video poker and stuff, where it's like 25 cents a hand.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, just stay there for an hour, sipping my Miami Vice.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Can I do that
Sir,
again?
would you like more cream? Would you like a cherry on top?
Bring me a Miami Vice, please. That was really good. What's it? I'm going to look up what's in a Miami Vice. Do you know? Because I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Kahlua is in it.
Yeah? I feel like we've looked this up before on the show years ago.
Whipped cream. Whipped
cream.
Cream.
Miami Vice drink. How to make a Miami Vice cocktail. Bartending.wonderhowto.com.
Here we go.
What is a jigger?
Hey.
What does that mean? So 1 jigger or 5 ounces of rum.
Okay.
8 ounces of pina colada mix. 8 ounces of strawberry daiquiri mix.
Okay.
Wow, I'm like a college girl here.
Wait a minute. There's no. Oh, there's rum.
The rum.
Yeah.
1.5 scoop of crushed ice. And a blender.
Oh, wow.
So it's basically rum, pina colada, and strawberry daiquiri mix.
And whipped cream on top. Whipped cream.
Whip?
Yeah.
But it's Bacardi 151 you should use. Blend it. Oh, and that's when you layer it. After blending, you pour the pina colada, then you do the strawberry. That's why it was layered.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, very good. Your favorite drink. Maybe you can get you a Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler or two.
But yeah, I plan to use very little money at the casino. I want to go there for the experience,
Yeah, okay.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
This is your big day, though.
I know. But I don't have that money. I spent so much on everything else. I'm going to go
once in a lifetime.
I'm frugaling. There's a nice Wendy's close by. I can get some double cheeseburgers.
We're not going to Wendy's.
What?
I'm not going to that Wendy's.
We go there every time.
I'm spoiled. No. Let me tell you something.
Yeah?
The last time I went to a Wendy's in Tunica, I was with you.
Come on. That's part of the process.
No. Now
it's part of the experience.
I eat at the hotels.
Oh, dear Lord, no. It's like $50 a time. I can't. Wow. So now I can't gamble. I can eat at one of the restaurants once. And I'm done.
Yeah.
Man.
I get free buffets.
Oh, man. I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, have fun at the Wendy's.
At least show me some class. Take me to Don Don's. At least give me that.
I wonder if Don Don's in Tunica is still open.
I don't think he is.
Why is that not featured on Parts Unknown with Anthony Bourdain? We traveled to
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Tunica, Mississippi.
Man.
To eat a favorite grill called Don Don's.
It'd be fun. I'm excited.
So you can't break anything in my house.
Okay.
I kind of told you this before.
Yeah.
And then you were telling me a story.
Yeah. Well, this reminded me of
you compared it to Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, there's a Saved by the Bell episode where I believe Screech has an actual a party at his house. I believe it's Screech's house. And his mother's gone on a business trip or a family vacation, something. He has the friends over. It gets kind of crazy. They never show drinking or anything bad in that show, but you kind of knew, right?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, caffeine pills.
That I just can't
So they have a crazy party at Screech's house, and they knock over his mother's beloved, almost religious relic of an Elvis Presley bust statue.
Right.
They knock it over, and they're terrified of what she's going to do when she gets back, so they go on, spend hundreds of dollars, hours of their time, to buy a replacement Elvis Presley statue of the bust. They finally get it right in time before his mother comes home. She walks in, screams, and she sees the bust. Oh, my Elvis Presley bust. It's just a quarter inch to the right. And she moves it back to the exact position it was.
And then knocks it off and breaks it.
No, she keeps it fine. So they wipe the sweat off their brow and realize they pulled one over on her.
So what's the moral story of that?
I guess you can do bad things as long as you cover it up properly. Maybe.
But you had an experience like this when you were in high school?
I did. No, I was about 20 years old.
Oh, this was after high school.
After high school, yeah. So there's a girl
So you're in the age where you should know better.
I had interest in a girl, right? But as time would have it, a majority of my females in my life, they want to be just friends. And that's, whatever, that's cool. That's fine. Just friends, it's good, I guess. Yeah. But at the time I was pursuing the girl, I thought I would impress her by taking care of all of her needs, such as her pet chicken, while she's gone on a family trip to California.
You chased that chicken.
I chased that chicken. So this pet chicken was in the backyard.
What time of year was this?
December.
Okay.
I think she went for Christmas. Went to the family. Her family was from California.
So it was long December.
Long December. No chickens to be had. So this pet chicken had a fenced pen in the backyard. And I was to go there every day and give it water and chicken food.
Feed that chicken.
Little pellets. After about 3 or 4 days, I go there and it's like crazy cold, blizzardy, snowy, icy.
Right.
I go there and the chicken is dead.
Ooh.
Frozen solid. Like an unbattered chicken nugget. There it is. It's solid.
Like a Tyson's
I'm like,
frozen chicken wing.
Hello, Clucky?
Clucky.
Yeah, it didn't move.
Was it standing up?
No, it was in its little hut.
Okay.
Just like a puff. You know what? Have you ever had a hamster or a mouse, like a pet hamster or mouse?
No.
And they're fine there and they're sleeping. You tap like, and they wake up like, I'm good. But one day you tap on the glass and they're just still sleeping.
No.
Hello? Hello?
It's never happened.
Teddy? Teddy? You know what I'm talking about. This is the ball of...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So, and that chicken was frozen solid, dead. And I thought about, do I go buy a replacement chicken? I seriously thought about going like a Tractor Supply company and getting a baby chick.
Yeah.
Maybe in 2 to 3, 4 or 5 days, by the time she got back, it could be an adult chicken. It looks like that, maybe. I didn't do that. So what I did...
Oh, boy.
I shouldn't say this, should I?
Well, I'm sure the statute of limitations is over.
I took
or as they say in Fairview, the statute of limitations.
Right. I took a page out of Little Tommy Callahan's book.
Big Tommy Callahan's boy?
Yeah, Big Tommy Callahan's boy.
Yeah.
So I knew the chicken was dead. In less than a week, when my friend came back from her trip, they come home to see the dead chicken in the pen. And as they asked me, I'm like, what? Are you serious? It was fine yesterday. It's as if it died in the past 24 hours. They're not going to have some CSI crew out there, checking chicken prints and seeing when the thing died.
And then you said, I could take a shit in a box and slap a guarantee on it if you want.
The scene where his friend David Spade's in the gas station, he totally just screws the whole car up and the door gets bent.
What
as he opens, yeah, what'd you do?
What'd you do?
Yeah, kind of like that. I went the what you do route from Tommy Boy.
But it's got to be your bull.
Yeah, that's it. Butcher. But that's my chicken story, my frozen chicken story.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did that work?
What's that?
When you the total denial, no, he was fine yesterday.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, they never knew. Hopefully they don't listen to this.
So for 3 more weeks, you just didn't go by.
No, they're gone for like a week.
Okay.
And 2 to 3 days in is when it died. Well, it was less than a week. Maybe 4 or 5 days it was frozen.
Did you go back and just make sure the chicken was still there?
No, I didn't want to see that again.
Like it was.
Like I knew it was dead.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing was, whenever it was alive, I had to open the pen up and kind of nicely kick it away. Get back, Clucky.
Yeah.
When I came in the plant, and this day I opened it up. I'm like, I guess Clucky's sleeping pretty good.
You know what I'm more interested in?
What's that?
This whole story.
What's that?
I want you to take me back.
Yeah.
If you can. Clear your mind.
Yeah.
Take me back to the day that you have the conversation where she asked you to feed her chicken while she's on vacation.
Yeah. Well, it was, we were in her driveway, and she's sad. She's all huffy puffy.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it with...
And you're like, what's wrong? I like you.
I just want to do it with Clucky while I'm gone. There's no one I can know that's going to feed him. I'm like, well.
Really?
Yeah. Established the knight in shining armor method. And here we go. I'll feed, I live right down the road. I'll feed Clucky every day. What time? How much? How many ounces are we talking? I've got this. I mean, that's kind of, is it known? I mean, do most chickens...
I can't get you to answer most of my text messages. Oh, but if I'm a 20-year-old girl with a chicken problem, you're Mr. Problem Solver.
But that raises the question, barnyard animals, how do they survive in the cold?
We have a...
Can a pig freeze to death if it's cold enough?
That must have been a really cold night in December.
Yeah.
Because December in this part of Tennessee...
Yeah. This was over a decade ago.
Like, what is it tonight? Like it's like 51 right now or something?
It was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
It was different back then.
We had a blizzard coming through.
I remember some Christmas nights, when I was younger, like ice and blizzards and snowstorms on Christmas Eve. Don't you remember White Christmases waking up? I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my ADD kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
Garth Brooks.
Speaking of dead chickens, Garth Brooks today.
Garth Brooks has a version of Silent Night that's very popular that gets played on the country music radio stations. Mm-hmm. And about halfway through, he tells this story of his first Christmas in Nashville.
Oh, really?
Like he's driving in from Oklahoma and the kids don't think they're going to make it, or somebody. And when they get into Tennessee, they come through a horrible blizzard where there's like 12 inches of snow and all the roads are frozen over.
The album with Informer?
He says, there you go.
Yeah.
He says, and I believe it was Christmas of 1989.
Mm-hmm.
If you go research Christmas of 1989 in Tennessee, it was like 60 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, I'm sure he didn't write the song. You know how that works. Come on.
Oh, no, but he tells like a Garth story halfway through. I remember my first Christmas in Nashville, 1989. I'm driving in from Oklahoma. We get to the state line and a blizzard comes through. And then I hear a choir singing from the back. Everybody got out of the cars and singing in unison. Silent night. And then the snow melted and we made it home. It's like one of those. Didn't happen.
Wow.
Garth's lying to you.
Poor Garth.
Yeah. You should be excited.
About what?
Garth Brooks has a new album coming out.
Yeah, I saw
He's got
that.
a box set out.
I saw that. It's exciting.
With his new album and all his old albums.
It's exciting.
All at once. Mm-hmm. His music's going to be available on Amazon Prime, which you're a member of.
I am, yeah.
So you can just go Garth nuts now.
Bam. Me and Garth. One and the same.
Standing outside the fire. I guess Garth was probably the first celebrity I ever met.
Really?
Out in the
through radio?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, no, not for radio.
Yeah.
This is when I worked at Toys R Us.
Really?
And he came in Toys R Us a couple of times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty
He
cool.
really impressed me because I walked up to him and I was like, hey, man. And he turns around and I instantly know it's Garth Brooks.
Uh-huh.
Because this is like near the peak of Garth Mania.
Oh, yeah.
In the
so you know it's
mid-90s.
him when you see him.
Yeah. And he introduced himself like I didn't know who he was.
Really?
He's like, I'm Garth Brooks. This is my wife.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, is there something I can help you find? And they were looking at a bike or something. And so I walk around with him, find what he needs. Nobody's bothering him. Like nobody has recognized it's Garth Brooks yet.
Yeah.
He goes to check out, and like one person, and this is around Christmas in a retail store, one person recognizes him.
Are you serious?
Goes up for an autograph, then that starts the swarm. He's just stuck in this circle of people.
Was he incognito with a hat or something?
Yeah, he had like overalls and a Tennessee Vols hat on. And so then people are circling him, just like handing him checkbooks to sign, whatever they can, receipts, whatever they can get Garth Brooks to sign. Their babies, whatever they have that they can just hand to him to sign. They're doing it. And so I go up to him and I'm like, hey, man, I can open another register and get you out of here. And he's like, no, it's good. I'm like, okay. And he checks out and he goes to put his card up. And I was like, let me get the cart for you. He was like, no, man, it's fine.
Nice.
And so he put his cart up. Like nobody puts their card up. He put his card up, left. Over the next few months, year, whatever, he came in several more times. He always remembered my name.
Really?
He
That's
always
pretty
remembered
awesome.
my name. Huh. He'd always say, hey, hey, Patrick, how's it going?
That's cool.
I was like, oh, hey, Mr. Brooks.
Hello, Brooks.
Hey, Garth. Can I call you Garth? But yeah, I know you're a Garth fan.
Yeah.
And I saw that on TV the other night. He's got a new box set coming out.
That's cool.
Maybe I'll get you that for Christmas.
Yeah. I don't like country, but Garth and Dwight Yoakam, I like them, both of those guys.
Oh, I love Dwight Yoakam.
Mm-hmm.
So you were talking about your chicken.
Right.
We actually should have talked about this last week.
Yeah.
When it's near Thanksgiving.
Right.
Now we're in Christmas season.
This is maybe the first year ever. I now thought about that. We had a Thanksgiving episode or a Thanksgiving week and never talked about our favorite Thanksgiving foods.
Turkey and dressing?
Well, there's more to it than that.
Giblet gravy?
It goes deeper.
You know what we did? Well, at the time we record this, we haven't done it yet.
Right.
It's still the night before Thanksgiving in our world. What we're going to do, or what we did, is we're grilling steaks.
Oh.
Yeah. We've already kind of had like a...
Well, Tennessee Thanksgiving.
Like a traditional... Well, we've already had like a traditional Thanksgiving. We did that last weekend.
Right.
And so everybody's coming to our house tomorrow. So we're like, well, since we already did that, why don't we just grill steaks? Plus, it allowed me to buy a new grill.
Nice. Win-win.
Yeah, it was a win-win.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing steaks and all the fixins.
Yeah.
All the steak fixins.
Steak fixins, not Thanksgiving fixins.
No.
Oh, wow.
Like steaks.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Or what did you do?
Hitting both family members up, both family sides.
In one day?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
Ugh.
Over an hour in between both. You know how it works. I have to work early in the morning, get off around 1-ish, hit up my mom's side, and then go to the fiance's mom's side.
Who's going to get the most time? Your fiance's side.
Yeah, you know how this works. You know the routine. Yeah. That's how it works.
Your mom's going to feel slighted?
A little bit.
Oh, Pumpkin, I'm so glad you were here 30 minutes.
I'm going to squeeze an hour and 15 in. Yeah.
Is she stealing you from me again?
Yeah. We almost...
Is it like that? Please tell me it is.
Not out loud. We almost totally cut my mom's side out. No. It's not bad. We were going to do it because
I don't want you seeing your mother anymore.
It was not polite to either side.
Would you like me to feed your chicken?
It was impolite to both sides to kind of half-ass Thanksgiving for both.
Right.
So the thought was to...
but that's exactly what you're doing.
Well, here's the deal. No one on my mother's side listens to this. We're safe.
Oh, okay.
My fiance's side of her family is very, very, very... they plan big time. And they've had this time, location...
Big league.
They've had this time, location, and event, who's coming and who's bringing what, for at least 6 weeks now. Up until this recording, still, I have never heard from my mother what time I'm supposed to be there for Thanksgiving Day. Which we're 12 hours out?
Yeah.
I still have no idea what time I should be there, who's coming, what should be brought.
That's understandable.
Yeah, and so the thought process was behind that. Since this has been planned for so long, we'll go to the fiance's parent or family's house on Thanksgiving Day and kind of bargain with my mother that on Black Friday we'll come there and do Thanksgiving with everyone then.
That works. Why didn't you do that?
Well, I was going to do that. Then I'm at Walmart one day, you see, and right by the bubbling grape juice, the sparkling grape champagne.
Right.
My sister walks in, and she's all frazzled. Just talk to my mother, and see, as you know, I'll be gone all through Christmas and most of Christmas time.
Oh, wait a minute. Did it go like this? So Mom said you're not coming to Thanksgiving.
Well, see, I never talked to her about it yet. Yeah. I was about to make the call. But she said she talked to my mom. My mom was freaking out about me not being here for the first time ever, not being here for Christmas. Like she was almost in tears, so sad about it.
Yeah.
And then so I told her my plan of what was going to happen for Thanksgiving. She's like, Adam, please, don't do that. So I decided to half-ass Thanksgiving for everyone. Everyone gets a half-ass Thanksgiving.
You'll break your mother's heart if you're not there.
Yeah, if I'm not there for Thanksgiving and Christmas, she may just lose it.
Yeah.
That may be the final straw. So I'll be there for an hour and 15 minutes on Thanksgiving.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Because what happens if the scheduled time falls within the window of the fiancé family?
I've got to be there at 4. I'm going to...
So you're like, Mom, here's your time frame.
Hey, it's been a good 15 minutes. I enjoyed the turkey. We'll see it again next year. We'll do it again next year.
When are you celebrating Christmas with them?
When we get back, so I'll get back on December the 30th. So I believe
that's awesome. It's like a week of Christmas.
Yeah. So I believe New Year's Eve-ish, probably, because I'm sure when I get back from flying in Hawaii, I won't feel like coming right to Christmas. So the day after on the 31st. So New Year's Eve, Christmas.
That'll be fun.
So we'll be watching Dick's ball drop and opening presents. Yeah.
Well, probably more of a pelvic bone these days.
But that's my Thanksgiving deal, yeah.
My niece, who is 20, is this is a big deal.
She's 20 now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
She just turned 20 this year.
Wow. That's so weird.
It's I know. Yeah. I remember when she was little.
Yeah.
This is a big Thanksgiving for her. It's her first Thanksgiving away from the family. She will actually be at her boyfriend's family out of state.
Ooh.
For Thanksgiving.
They must be serious if she's traveling out of state. Wow.
Or by the time this comes out, it was Thanksgiving.
What state is that going to be?
Georgia.
We know it. We know it well.
Yeah. Well, part of it.
Yeah, there's one section.
You know, I'm trying to, because we're going to do the Disney World thing between Christmas and New Year's. So we'll be in New Year's. We'll be in Disney World for New Year's.
Oh, it's that soon? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we're going to drive down. We're leaving the day after Christmas.
Weird.
And we're going to drive down, and I'm trying to research this.
How did my fiance know that, but I didn't? Go on. Sorry.
What?
She swore that you guys were going this year. I'm like, no, it's next year. Like last night we talked about this.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it on the show.
That's why.
Yeah. One day you'll start listening.
This is like therapy.
And
I say it and I don't remember it. It's like I'm on a big hypothetical red couch.
I don't mean listen to the show. I mean actually listen to me when we talk. And I'm pretty sure you and I have talked about it outside of
could have sworn it was like spring of next year. I've put my minute life savings on that.
And you would have lost.
I guess so, yeah.
And I would have had more money
for Disney World.
For penny dogs.
For Disney World next month.
So we're going down. We're going to drive down. So we have to drive through Georgia. Stranger Things was filmed in a town in South Georgia. So I'm trying to see if it's kind of on the route.
That'd be cool.
Or route. And see if we can't swing through the Stranger Things town.
That'd be cool.
On the way down.
I like that.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So Thanksgiving was this past Thursday.
Right.
The day before, the day we're actually recording this.
Yeah.
Did you see the president pardon the turkeys?
No.
I love watching President Obama pardon turkeys on Thanksgiving. Yeah. It's like a tradition.
I've never heard of that.
Like the president's pardoned 2 turkeys?
No, I've never heard of this.
And they send them to Disney World. That's where they go. Like they pardon them from being killed for Thanksgiving, and then they go to Disney World.
No idea what you're saying.
And President Obama has had the best, like every year, he comes out like the day before Thanksgiving and pardons a turkey. In the last 2 years, it's been 2.
I've never seen this.
Last year it was Abe and Lincoln were the turkeys that he pardoned. This year it was Tater and Tot.
Okay.
And his daughters are always out there with him. And Sasha and Malia.
I know Sasha for sure.
I think it's Malia. Sasha and Malia. They're always out there with, and they look miserable. Every year, they looked miserable. Until last year, it looked like they were having a good time with it because they've gotten older.
Now, is this a presidential thing or an Obama thing?
It's a presidential thing.
So Trump's going to have to do this next year.
Trump will have to do this next year.
Oh, man.
These turkeys are huge.
Look at the ginos in these. Wait.
That's how Bernie Sanders.
Trying to throw in the China joke. It's my thing.
I like to grab these turkeys by the gobbler. What are they? What's the thing that hangs down?
Oh, I just found this out yesterday. A flopper? No, not a flopper. Dongle? No, what is that? I just found this out yesterday.
A dongle?
I watched a whole 10-minute YouTube video on strange turkey facts.
Yeah. I don't know what the
female turkey.
The beard of the turkey is
attracted to the bigger the thing on their forehead that hangs down like a wing, like a turkey forehead wing.
Like a unicorn?
Yeah, but they have one of those. But the females are attracted however big your head knot is.
Like a uniturkey?
Turkey gobbler thing?
Oh, you're talking about the pilgrim hat that the turkeys wear on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Pretty much. If you Google turkey gobbler thing, nothing comes up. But if you look up what's that thing that hangs off a turkey's face, oh my goodness. A snood.
Okay.
Snood. It's like right above the nose. Looks like a penile thing. Mm-hmm. And the bigger their snood is, the more the females like it.
Like the beard that hangs underneath their face.
Yeah, what is that called? Turkey gobbler?
That's what I was talking about.
Red thing on turkey neck. What?
I would love to read your Google history.
Maybe I don't think you would. A wattle.
A wattle.
Like with a TT, wattle. Not a waddle like I do after Thanksgiving, but a wattle.
Look at the wattle on this turkey.
A turkey's wattle is simply bare skin, and it can change from red to gray and even to white or blue depending on the turkey's distress or excitement levels. I also read that as well. If a turkey gets horny, their wattle turns blue.
The things you watch on YouTube?
Yeah, if they get mad, like in a fight, aggressive in a fight, it's red. And they're like a living, delicious mood ring. Yeah.
So, but Sasha and Malia weren't with the president this year.
Oh, they're growing up, huh?
Mm-hmm. But he always has the best jokes.
Are they in Georgia at their boyfriend's Thanksgiving?
Maybe.
Is that what's happening this year?
Could be. But it started with, I think Truman was the first president to be photographed with a turkey on Thanksgiving. But even his library says he didn't pardon the turkey like they do now.
I've never heard this. That's funny. I've missed this my whole life.
It goes back to perhaps Abraham Lincoln was the first president to pardon a turkey.
Really?
Yeah. And his son didn't want him to kill the turkey, so he pardoned the turkeys before Thanksgiving. But it's been consistent since George H.W. Bush.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So... But since H.W. Bush did it, and then Clinton did it, and then Bush did it, and then Obama did it.
I'm seeing right now the parting of the turkey. Wow.
Yeah.
He's even like Thanksgiving jokes and everything.
Yeah.
Took a small shot at Trump, maybe.
Well, last year he said, this is so popular. There's this year. This was last year. He goes, there's tons of turkeys trying to get into the White House this year. This year his joke was, I enjoy doing this so much, and my family thinks we're going to stop after I leave the White House.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep doing this every year.
Just at his own table.
Yeah. I just can't quit this cold turkey.
By the way, if you Google search Trump with a turkey, great things pop up. That's what I do. Just that. Do that.
Well, yeah, the turkeys that were pardoned this year were tater and tot.
No, are those actually real turkeys you see?
Yeah, they have turkeys out there with them and everything.
But what are they? I mean, they can't. They're being eaten somewhere, right?
No. Well, the last couple of years, since President Obama has been in office, the turkeys that he pardoned get sent to, Disney World.
Oh,
the Animal Kingdom in Disney World.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So you can go there afterwards. I guess probably for 6 weeks afterwards.
Yeah.
Until because they're huge turkeys.
Huge?
These aren't. Yeah, they're big. They're big league. They're bigly turkeys. They're older turkeys. Mm-hmm. So in all likelihood, they don't live very long past the pardon.
Yeah.
But they're big, beautiful, full-grown, big, huge, beautiful turkeys.
I like that.
4 years of this at least.
Yeah, at least.
At least.
I love turkey. Have I told you that?
You love to eat turkey?
Dark meat or
yes,
white?
you do.
Well,
do you love to eat turkey in your big
brown
brown shoe?
I do, yeah. Cheryl Teague's poster. Who is Cheryl Teagues? Who is that?
Cheryl Teagues in the 70s? Mm-hmm. Was Cheryl Teagues part of Charlie's Angels?
Was she?
I think Cheryl Teagues was on
We're going
Charlie's
from
Angels.
Trump with a turkey to the Cheryl Teagues Google search. Cheryl Ray Teagues, born 1947. Mm-hmm. Isn't it crazy? Let's stop a minute and think the amount of information we can have in a second.
But yet we're dumber than we've ever been.
American model and fashion designer. Frequently described as the first American supermodel.
Okay. So she was just a model.
Yeah. Best known for multiple appearances on the covers of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue and Time, and for her 1978 pink bikini poster, which became an iconic image of 1970s pop culture, which I will Google now, which is probably what Adam Sandler was talking about.
His Cheryl Teagues, he'll never take down his Cheryl Teagues poster.
Won't you look at that? You've seen that before.
Which one?
The pink bikini.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I was thinking she was on Charlie's Angels, though.
I don't know.
That was Cheryl Ladd.
Google
Cheryl Ladd.
You've seen the Cheryl Teague pink bikini. Yeah, it's a classic.
Uh-huh. It is classic.
That's pretty risque for the 70s.
Is it?
That's not hiding very much.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the Jane Fonda, or not Jane Fonda, the Farrah Fawcett poster?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, she had a full shirt on, but it's kind of thin.
Were there any posters after that were iconic in decades past that you can think of?
Can't think of posters. Imagery and film and movements, yeah. Like a Bo Derek tin.
But that was the 70s.
Yeah. Like a... what's her name? Phoebe Cates coming out of the water.
Yeah, but that's in film.
Once again, it's like imagery, like moving images, not as actual posters, though.
No Kathy Ireland poster?
No? No Pam Anderson?
No Cindy Crawford?
No?
No Pam Anderson?
No Elle McPherson?
No.
Nothing, no.
A really bad Batman movie with Elle McPherson.
That's true, yeah. That was bad.
So this is kind of old news by now. Kanye West. Going through a thing right now, apparently.
He is, yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that?
At first, I thought it was a publicity stunt. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think perhaps the whole fish sticks thing that was referenced on South Park finally caught up to him.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not giving him credit for it, but on the our friend David Bruinting's podcast, Blame Your Brother, they talk about, and they've heard it other places as well, certain, I'm not calling him a genius, but certain people with such creativity, you have to be a certain amount of crazy. I mean, Prince, Michael Jackson, Kanye West, these are all in their field of music, some of the best of the best in their field. Like it or not, they're some of the best at what they do, and they're certifiably crazy. I mean, it's a fact. So maybe there's something to be at that certain level, to have that kind of talent, you can't contain it.
Einstein?
I'm not saying Kanye West is the best thing going, but for his style of music and his genre, he's probably one of the best out there.
Yeah.
And I think you can't contain that kind of talent.
So,
yeah, Picasso, I mean, yeah.
Einstein was like that. Tesla?
Yeah. Van Gogh? Think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Crazy.
Hello, Van Gogh.
Yeah.
He can't hear you.
No. Even some would say Elvis Presley. I mean, in his latter years, he was a shut-in, addicted to pills, crazy, shooting televisions, womanizing. I mean, that's not normal behavior.
I think he just liked to eat.
That's not normal behavior, though.
Well,
shooting a TV, which is, all pretty much a fact.
Yeah.
Pretty much a fact.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I've been down in that jungle room.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, have you?
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about it, huh?
Well, you can go there now.
Right, yeah.
They do tours.
That's true. But I just think that they had a good point with that. It's a certain level of talent and, chutzpah. I think you kind of lose your mind.
So you don't think this is a publicity stunt?
No, I thought from the get-go he's just been kind of crazy and outspoken and doing his thing.
Wasn't he handcuffed to a gurney at one point?
I think so, yeah. So. But he got into a fight. He started picking fights at the gym. I don't know.
He said he'd vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, which is insane because, 12 years ago, he with Mike Myers spoke out about how George Bush hates black people.
And now he's
pro-Trump?
Now that you have someone who...
Say what?
There's evidence that you could say that they actually don't care for black people.
Right. He's supporting him.
He was supporting him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope he's okay. I mean, if it's a serious mental... I'm not making jokes.
Yeah.
If it's a serious mental condition. I know I made the fish sticks joke,
yeah.
but that was more of a South Park
we can't.
reference.
We've seen this happening for a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time, it's been coming.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is Miley Cyrus having a meltdown on The Voice? I know. Do you still watch The Voice?
Yeah, I watched it a few hours ago.
Is she having a meltdown on there?
No, she's good. It's weird to see her off screen, crying over Hillary losing, but on the Voice camera, she's fine.
Because what I'm reading is there's a lot of drama behind the scenes.
Oh, really?
Between her and Maroon 5.
Adam Levine.
Adam Levine.
I didn't know that.
And Blake Shelton.
Really? All three of them?
Like, apparently, Adam Levine started it. Like, he picks on her constantly.
Really?
And then now he's got Blake Shelton involved. Like, apparently, they don't like Miley.
Really?
They don't like being around her.
Weird.
They don't.
Well, they
don't like her.
They're nothing like her, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
And so she is apparently threatened to quit The Voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I know.
They never ever talk about that on camera.
You never thought you'd come to the Adam and JP show for voice gossip.
Here you are. Ooh.
But according to my sources
yeah.
at Entertainment Weekly Online,
yeah, Perez Hilton,
she is on the verge of quitting.
Wow.
Because she's being harassed so much by Adam Levine.
They're cutting it down fast, so I don't know what's going to happen, but not that you care about this, but here's the structure of the show. They started off with a lot of people, went down to 18, went down to 12, and the past few weeks they've cut one by one. Like they went to the final 12 to final 11. This week was final 10, but in 3 weeks we have the full winner.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, huh? So they're going in the next 3 weeks, going from 10 to 1.
Wow.
It's a big cut. Big cut.
Has the when they bring what do they call them when they bring the recording artist on there to
just like coaches, yeah.
Coaches, but no, they're coaches. But I thought a mentor.
Yeah.
They bring mentors. Mm-hmm. Has The Rock been on there to be a mentor?
No, yet? Garth Brooks was last week though.
Oh, really?
He was, yeah. Huh. The week before that was Tim McGraw and
Faith Hill.
Before that, they had a few. They had who was that? Bette Midler was one. We talked about that. Sammy Hagar was one, and Joan Jett was one as well.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
Halloween night. Mm-hmm. Let's go back a few weeks.
Yeah.
Halloween night. We do the trick-or-treat thing, which you said you were coming to and you didn't.
Hey, I got here at 8 o'clock and you already wrapped up.
But, of course, if, I had a chicken running around and I needed it fed. So we do the trick-or-treat thing.
Yeah.
And my wife and I are trying to find a movie to watch after the trick-or-treaters are done. We settled on, settled.
Yeah.
It's a strong word. We ended up watching Guess. You love this movie.
Is it a horror movie?
Not really a horror movie, but kind of a scary Halloween movie.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
No.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
No.
I don't know.
Hocus Pocus.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I realized I'd never seen Hocus Pocus all the way through.
What? Are you serious?
I've just seen bits and pieces.
Can we agree that Sarah Jessica Parker in that movie is the best she's ever been?
Okay. I'll give you that.
It was funny, that movie, if you want to see my levels of attractiveness towards females, you can watch that movie. So when I was a kid, when it first came out, I always had a big thing for Thora Birch, the actress. At the time, I was a small girl, but I was a small boy, so it wasn't weird.
Yeah.
And as she grew up, even in American Beauty and stuff like that, I still liked her. But when it first came out, I thought she was cute. I'm like, it's my little girlfriend. As I got older in my teen years,
Your sock puppet.
In my teen years, the teen girl in that movie,
right,
the main character's girlfriend,
right,
had a huge film crush on her, and she was in Ladybugs, of course, as well.
Okay.
My favorite Rodney Dangerfield movie. You know Ladybugs.
Yeah,
it's classic.
Not Back to School.
No.
It's Ladybugs.
I love Ladybugs, seriously. So she's in that as well. And then as I become an adult, Sarah Jessica Parker strikes my attention, gets my eye. Mm-hmm. And so that trilogy, I call it the Holy Hot Trilogy.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Those are you can
in
go
that
through
one movie.
You can go through my timeline and watch those. That's the evolution of Adam and his love life. Is that weird?
The Perfect Woman.
Yeah.
Went from a little girl to Sarah Jessica Parker.
But it was cool. I believe
SJP.
I think Thora Birch has the exact same birthday. Very close. I mean, we're almost the exact same age.
Oh, okay.
And so I saw her there. I mean, remember Now and Then?
Uh-huh.
And she was in that monkey movie.
12 Monkeys?
Monkey Business. I think she had like a pet monkey, and they did all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh, Dustin Checks In.
No. And not Ed either. Not Ed with Joey from Friends. Not that one. Man, they had some bad monkey movies back then, didn't they?
Yeah. They don't do... A lot of movies that came out in the late 80s and 90s,
yeah.
I don't even think we get financed today.
No.
You want to do a movie about what? Well, we have Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. And a chimpanzee.
Yeah, it'll work.
That lives in a hotel.
Think about it.
Dustin
Try it
out. It's hard to believe Hocus Pocus was a Disney movie.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a Disney movie.
No.
In comparison to Disney movies today.
It was like a made-for-TV Disney movie that somehow snuck its way into theaters.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Mm-hmm.
They make a big deal of him being a virgin in that movie.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Especially to be a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like even the little girl gets in like a joke at the end. How did this happen? Because he's an 18-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
Like, from the little girl. Like, really?
And I don't mean to go too deep here, but I can understand. Never mind. As far as the witchcraft and all that stuff with the virgin blood, how do they know?
Well, Hillary Clinton told them.
That's funny.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
She's looking for 18-year-old Disney virgins.
Speaking of witchcraft, in my place of work,
oh boy,
besides the Adam and JP show, at a certain spot in the workplace,
the holiday cups,
we found a cup. We found a cup with a child's tooth in there.
What?
And I thought maybe it was some kind of witchcraft thing, trying to get some virgin blood or an atheist man's hair, something like that.
It's the Christmas season.
Yeah.
And this is the stuff you're talking about.
Yeah. Little kid's teeth in a cup.
Well, so apparently a little kid lost their tooth.
But why keep it and leave it behind?
Well, where'd you want the
I would prefer the trash can.
Well, I'm sure they meant to throw it away and they didn't.
Maybe so. That's
they probably meant to take it home.
Ooh.
Yeah, here's our society. You lose a tooth as a kid.
Yeah.
We're going to take that tooth. We're going to put it under your pillow. Yeah. And a mysterious creature is going to show up and leave you money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty weird, huh?
Have I told you my Band-Aid method?
No.
Okay. If there are children...
Is this tooth pulling?
If there are small children listening right now, avert their ears. Make them go somewhere else.
Why would you let them listen to this? Why would they want to listen to this?
We've had people tell us they like our show because they can listen in the car with their kids.
Okay.
This is where it stops. Come back in 5 minutes. Little ones.
Okay.
After we talked about virgin blood and Miley Cyrus, but whatever.
Right.
I believe...
Which is an oxymoron.
If I ever had children, and if I ever adopted children,
I
believe I'm going to call this the Band-Aid moment.
Okay.
My fiance disagrees with this, but I'm campaigning hard for this movement.
Okay.
On the 10th birthday, we proclaim there is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, there is no Santa Claus, and yes, you are adopted. You pulled off all at once. I'm going to describe to them this is the worst day of your life. Everything after here is going to be just beautiful and sunshine.
By 10, they're not going to believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
You don't think so?
Not in the internet age.
You don't think so?
No, just, hey, why don't you start a new tradition?
What's that?
I want you to teach your children Krampus.
I just believe with that, yeah.
Go with that.
Fear instead of happiness?
Yeah.
But honestly, okay, so I'll bring it down a notch to 8. The Band-Aid method. On the 8th birthday.
You just rip the Band-Aid off.
Hey, happy birthday, here's your present, but Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, all bullshit. We're not your parents.
No, get out. Is that what happened to you?
No. But I think
explain a lot.
I think it's a good idea. You don't think? I mean, she's totally against it. Like that's traumatizing. She said it should happen naturally.
And then give them a trophy afterwards.
There you go, yeah. Band-Aid method, I'm all about it.
I think you're onto something.
Parents, let me know if that worked for you. If it scars the children, I'm no scientist or doctor here. Don't put it on me.
Adam at adamandjp.com.
Nope.
Email him today.
What do you think? Well, I mean, that'd be a terrible day, but I mean, I want to be the parent that lives it out. Like I want them to find out naturally.
Through the years that I had with both of my parents, they never told me the Easter Bunny wasn't real.
Yeah.
Santa Claus wasn't real.
Right.
Any of that, the Tooth Fairy, any of that stuff.
You had to find out yourself.
Any of the fairy tales that kids believe in as they're growing up.
Mm.
I was 30 something when my dad passed away. I was in my 30s.
Yeah.
He never told me.
That's fine.
He never told me.
Just let you find out on your own.
Yeah.
That's good.
At some point, they stopped pretending, obviously.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been something?
How did you, do you remember how you found out about Santa Claus?
Oh, man, I think I was in kindergarten.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is the first, well, I guess the second post-Thanksgiving, hence pre-Christmas Adam and JP show, so we can talk about this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
You're in kindergarten that early?
I think I was in kindergarten.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah. Some kid. But it was...
Some kid.
Because when you think about the psychology of how it is, it's usually the kids that know they're not going to have anything for the, if you're middle class, holidays are great, Christmas is great. If you're poor, you hate it.
Yeah.
And it's usually those kids that have like a sour feeling anyways, because they may not get anything, that are more willing to spoil the fun for everyone else.
Yeah.
Because and at that age, I mean, I totally get it. Like, if you come to school and you're telling me about the tens of thousands of dollars of stuff that you got, and I got maybe $15 worth of stuff from Big Lots.
Some nice Matchbox cars.
Exactly. I'm going to be like, your parents
not
did
even Hot
that.
Wheels.
Your parents did that. It's not Santa Claus. Yeah, I could see myself being that kid.
Wow.
But I had that done to me. And I know it might have been first grade.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know it was early. It was like early. It was the first time.
I think I was a third grader, eight or so years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even I had a hard time believing. I remember when I hit a certain age, I don't really. It's like I always knew.
Really?
Yeah. And I would just go through the motions. Oh, Santa brought me this. Thanks, Santa.
Weird. Like I ate all that stuff up.
Yeah. No, I never.
My imagination was too big.
I never believed any of that. I never believed a giant bunny showed up at my house to celebrate the crucifixion of Christ.
Don't make it sound ridiculous.
Or the resurrection of Christ.
Don't make it sound ridiculous.
With a basket with fake grass and silly putty in it.
Which was badass. Silly putty was.
I never believed
to this day, every year I get silly putty.
That's why I threw it in there.
I love silly putty.
Yeah. I never believed that. I never believed in the Tooth Fairy.
I think my imagination was too big for my own good. I believed anything that was fun and people told me. I told you my dinosaur bone story whenever Jurassic Park came out. I was obsessed with dinosaurs, even before that, and whenever that movie came out, even more so.
Yeah.
So my dad goes under my treehouse back then and digs a little small hole and throws chicken bones in there. And he tells me later on, like, hey, in these parts around here, dinosaurs roam the earth. And so I'm going there. He's like, hey, you start digging over there. I dig under my treehouse. I'm digging up chicken bones. Like, oh, my God. And freaking out and finding these dinosaur bones. Stuff like that. I ate it up.
And then a few years later, he told you, those were the bones of the chicken from the girl you like down the street. You like them chicken bones?
Take that, Clucky.
That's actually pretty cool, though.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things I think a lot of parents go the opposite route because they don't want to lie to their children. I'm not bashing here, but I've noticed in my years of experience with people and humans, the ultra-religious side tries to shy away from the Santa Claus and Easter Bunny stuff because their thought on that is, if I lie to my children about that, what makes them think that I'm not lying to them about more important things like religion? Right. And that's kind of sad to me. I don't see why people hide that fun and tradition of Christmas and Easter. Yeah. It's fun. My parents lied to me about that, straight-faced lied to me, but I'm not mad about it. I don't distrust them for it. It's just a fun tradition. Yeah. It's pretty simple, pretty harmless.
With my sister, because I'm 12 years older than my youngest sister, when she was little, and I was over the age of 12, I enjoyed, participating in the myth for her. To me, that was a lot of fun. Same thing with my nieces. When they were little, I enjoyed, hey, look what Santa brought you. That to me, that was fun. So I guess I enjoyed lying. Yeah. I just didn't like being lied to so much. But yeah, I remember being very young, and besides the fact that some kid told me at school in first grade that Santa wasn't real, I don't remember. I can remember being a kid and like trying to stay up. Okay, so let me get this straight. A guy's going to show up and reindeer are going to fly. And I've never seen flying reindeer, but it happens this one. Like, I would logically break down how it couldn't be true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would...
That's sad.
Yeah, well, I live in the real world, Adam.
Yeah.
You live in your little fairy tale where fat men come down your chimney and break into your house on Christmas Eve. Is that a burglar? No, it's just Santa. Why is he taking the presents under the tree?
I'm not sure I didn't talk about this. I saw Elf for the first time this week as well.
Elf is a great movie.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Bye, buddy.
I liked it a lot.
Hope you find your dad. I love the Norwal at the beginning. Yeah, the kind of ode or I guess nod to the like the old Rudolph cartoons and stuff. Yeah, and Leon Redbone.
Yeah.
Is the snowman.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
Doing it, Leon Redbone. Talking about rice and beans. All right, so I've got more Christmas stuff coming up.
Nice.
We're going to talk about non-traditional Christmas movies.
Oh, nice.
There's a list from MoviePhone.com.
Nice.
The non-traditional Christmas movies you should watch this holiday season.
These are probably some of your favorites. Every time you talk of your favorite Christmas movies, it's non-traditionals.
Favorites are in this list.
I knew it.
To wrap up the show, we're going to look ahead at the first few months of 2017 and what movies we got coming out there.
Nice. Very cool.
So we'll do that
next.
Hey everyone, this amazing ESO Network show is brought to you by our fine sponsor, Amazon.com. Please remember to shop Amazon for all your geeky needs, no matter what time of the year it is. All you need to do is go to esopodcast.com/ESO Amazon, or click on the Amazon banner on the ESO Network webpage to go to our e-store. It's the best way to shop and the best way to support this program, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay, that's enough of me babbling for now. Now on with your regular scheduled show.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, hey there.
Let's go to the phones. Wouldn't that be fun?
Actually having like a phone line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Like we
should bring back the voicemail line. We haven't said the number in a long time.
I think I have it written down.
Do you? It's been a while.
Honestly, forgot about it.
It's been a while.
615-538-5770.
There you go.
615-538-5770.
There you go.
You can call and leave us a voicemail.
Do it.
Tell us your favorite holiday tradition.
Yeah, favorite Christmas food, Christmas candy. What is your favorite Christmas treat?
How old were you when you found out there was no Santa Claus?
Oh, man, don't bring it down. Make it happy.
Let's go to Lynn in Montana. How old were you when you found out there was no Santa Claus?
Hello?
Is this Alex Jones?
Will you turn your radio down, please, Lynn?
I can't hear you. My radio's too loud. MoviePhone has released a list just in time for the Christmas season.
Yeah.
The 19 best non-traditional Christmas movies you need to watch right now. Oh, you guys aren't doing another boring list, are you? Yeah, we are. And then we're going to give you commentary on the movies on that list.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So just sit there and shut the hell up before I come off the stage and punch you in the face. The number one on this, and I don't think this is in any particular order, Iron Man 3 from 2013.
Okay. I'm just going to hang back. These are set during the time of Christmas. Sure, it's a Christmas movie. If it's a movie set in the summer, I don't call it a damn 4th of July movie. It's a summer movie.
It's a summer movie.
Okay.
It takes place in the summer.
Not a 4th of July movie, which is during the summer.
If it takes place on the 4th of July, it's a 4th of July movie. Jaws is one of my favorite 4th of July movies ever.
I mean, Forrest Gump takes place every year for 20 years. Is that a Christmas movie? I'm sure at some point in time there's a Christmas moment.
No, you're just being crazy.
I'm just saying.
No. But Tom Hanks does make this list several times.
Okay, he should.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang from 2005.
Huh, okay.
Another Shane Black movie.
Okay.
Eyes Wide Shut.
That's a stretch.
From 1999. Oh, here's one of my favorites.
What's that?
Better Off Dead.
Really?
You know, it's a shame throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that. But see, again, Better Off Dead, not solely a Christmas movie.
Right.
But the next one, Batman Returns from 1992.
It's one of your favorites.
Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it. A kiss can be even deadlier if you mean it.
One of your favorites.
Edward Scissorhands from 1990. Oh, come on.
Okay.
That's a great Christmas movie. Batman Returns is a Christmas movie.
That's two Tim Burtons back to back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Mean Girls from 2004. Never seen it.
Me either. That's a Christmas movie? I had no idea.
Never seen it.
Huh.
Never seen Mean Girls.
Weird.
Isn't who's in that?
Lindsay Lohan, of course.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
I never say this one. When we always do my favorite Christmas movies, I've got to start adding this one to the list.
Which one is that?
Lethal Weapon from 1987.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's Die Hard.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen either of those, actually, so continue.
You've never seen Die Hard?
I told you that. Yeah, I've never seen those.
Leave.
I know the memes. I know the Hans Gruber memes. I'm aware of the...
I'll finish the show myself.
I knew that.
I don't need you here.
I really had no idea Lethal Weapon was a Christmas movie. I knew Die Hard
takes
had
place
that.
at Christmas, much like Die Hard does.
Huh.
Just Friends from 2005.
Wow. I haven't seen...
Is Ryan Reynolds in that?
He was, yeah. I haven't seen 80% of these so far.
I've never seen it because Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Yeah.
Here's a classic, Gremlins from 1984.
I knew you'd have that on there.
When are they going to remake this?
Due time.
You've Got Mail from 1998. There's the first Tom Hanks.
Was that a Christmas movie? I've seen that quite a few times.
It is a Christmas movie, I think.
I guess I've forgotten.
Yeah. Huh. It's to show you the time that this movie came out. It revolves around AOL email.
Right.
You've got mail.
You've got mail. When I found out you could change what that voice would say, that was a beautiful day in my life. You could change whatever you want.
To whatever you want?
Yeah. If you had an audio file, a WAV file, you'd record yourself saying whatever you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That was cool.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That was a great sound, the login, after that AOL login. Please, 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 you've got mail. Yeah.
You've got mail.
Yeah, because email was cool back then. It wasn't so much junk.
That's true. Now it's all junk.
I didn't have to have my penis so enlarged back then.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, better times? So if you wanted to, you could make it say, "Keep the change, you filthy animal."
Exactly. You could.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Definitely.
Home Alone's a Christmas movie?
Definitely. That's the whole point of the movie. They're gone for Christmas.
The whole point of Batman Returns is penguins trying to take over at Christmas time.
At Christmas time. The whole point of him being home alone is because the family is gone on a Christmas trip. You can't describe the plot and not say Christmas.
And speaking of Home Alone,
yeah,
how rich was that damn family?
Oh, yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, everybody can relate to this.
Yeah, that's it.
We live in like a 14-room mansion with hidden corridors.
Yeah.
2000's Castaway?
I thought about that.
Yeah, because it happens on Christmas. It takes place at Christmas. When you look at this and you see like the still photo from Castaway,
yeah,
like I say Castaway, you think, oh, it's not that old.
Yeah,
they look like kids in this picture.
Really?
Tom Hanks and
I forgot who it was.
She was on Mad About You. She was
Helen Hunt.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's on the list. The Long Kiss Goodnight from 1996.
Never saw that.
Apparently, Gina Davis is in it.
It's got to be a hit then.
12 Monkeys from 1995.
Really?
That's a good one.
Anything Gina Davis
that's a good one.
That's not A League of Their Own isn't good to me.
Cutthroat Island.
Exactly.
Earth Girls Are Easy's good.
That's all right because of Jim Carrey. He saved that.
The Fly.
Right, because once again with what's his face, which is also in Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Deadpool is on the list.
No,
I don't think
that's a stretch.
I don't think that counts.
That's a stretch because there are many
say here. There's at least part of the movie takes place during Christmas.
Yeah.
But so is every other holiday.
Yeah,
Rise of the Guardians from 2012. Santa Claus is an action hero.
Oh, yeah, that's the old Jack Frost thing.
Yeah. 1995's While You Were Sleeping. Sandra Bullock.
I've seen that once. And I saw she was in it, and I turned the channel.
There's no Sandra Bullock movie you
Not
like.
one, I'm telling you.
Demolition Man.
I actually never saw that.
It's got Sylvester Stallone in it.
I know. I haven't seen every Stallone movie.
Well, you should.
I know.
You never seen Cliffhanger?
No.
Cop Town? Was that the name of it?
Yeah, I did see that. That was rough. He had to gain a lot of weight.
Stop or My Mama Shoot?
I love that one. Still get it. You got to win. It's a win-win.
And the last one on here from 1998 or 1988, Die Hard.
Ho, ho, ho.
Now
there we go.
I have a machine gun. Ho, ho.
See?
Ho.
I said that earlier. I was just a few minutes off.
Yeah. That's my favorite part of Lethal Weapon.
But I've always gotten those. I've never seen them. I've always gotten them mixed up. Lethal Weapon and Die Hard. Always.
What's the one with the archaeologist that's looking for the stones?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. With Bruce Willis in it?
I've been told I need to watch those movies before I get married.
Yeah. You should really be ashamed of yourself that you've not seen any of the Indiana Jones movies.
I'm sorry.
You'll enjoy them. You'll like them.
People always say that and then apologize for the fourth one. So is it really that good of a franchise if you must apologize for 1/4 of the whole damn thing?
Really?
What? Don't bring up Rocky. Don't you do it.
Really?
Or Star Wars. Don't you bring up Star Wars either.
Oh, so don't you bring up the counter-argument to my argument. Up until recently, half of the Star Wars movies were terrible.
Not that bad.
And almost half of the Rocky movies.
Not that bad. Did you know, this is kind of off topic,
Did you know?
The Star Wars Holiday Special aired in November. One night in November. I didn't know that.
Well, it wasn't a Christmas special.
I said, holiday special, but it was meant to be Christmas.
It was probably in between Christmas and Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Isn't that crazy, though? One night in November.
Well, all the Christmas stuff starts this week. Hell, the Hallmark Channel's been showing Christmas movies since the day after Halloween.
That's true.
What kind of world are we living in?
That's true.
Okay. To close out the Tuesday show, is there anything else we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't really. Oh, the Goldberg Lesnar thing. Any thoughts on that? Since we did an hour of wrestling talk last week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That blossomed from Survivor Series talk. Which I got to be honest with you.
Yeah,
could be one of my favorite episodes ever.
Really?
I really enjoyed that.
I don't wonder what other people think about that.
I don't care. I had fun. You guys aren't going to talk about boring wrestling stuff again, are you?
Power up. I didn't expect it. We should have known.
Hero 6.
We should have known for Goldberg to come back. He had some kind of stipulation to it.
That he wins in 90 seconds?
I hate to use wrestling terms like that in reality, stipulation, because when do you ever use that word stipulation other than a wrestling match? Have you ever had an oral conversation? Yeah, I want that Big Mac combo, but as a stipulation, can I have the other side, not the fries? You would never say stipulation in any conversation.
I think you would in like negotiating like
Tomorrow
contracts. Tomorrow
when you have everyone over your house for Thanksgiving.
There's one stipulation, guys.
There you go.
I've got one stipulation. Falls count anywhere.
There you go.
Let's get it on.
Do that, yeah. Do that. Stipulation. But I think with that being said, Goldberg, we should have known him coming back. Had to have something like that happen. He's in fantastic shape still, though.
Oh, yeah, he was. Yeah. I'm wondering at what point will he realize that inhaling the smoke and blowing it out all those times, like, gave him small cell carcinoma.
Yeah. He's still around, still kicking.
I know.
Now, Gilbert, we haven't seen in a while.
Gilbert.
They've got to bring him back, right? They have to.
Oh. You want me to watch every week?
Yeah.
You bring back Gilbert.
Yeah. I think it'd be hilarious. Like next week, it's just a joke.
So Conor McGregor is considering an offer from the WWE.
I would love that.
So what if they booked him and Brock in a match?
That'd be great.
Would it be like a shoot fight?
I don't think it's just the weight division's too different from that. I mean, if it was a shoot, Brock would kill him. Literally.
Yeah, that's true.
Not different. I mean, skill levels, but Brock just mass wise would put him down.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Where would you rate 2016? Like, if you said like the quality of movies that we got in 2016, how would you summarize that in just a few words?
Fantastic. I mean, this for me in recent memory has been the best comic book movie year ever.
Yeah, well, not just comic book movies, but just movies in general.
Well, for me, that's 95% of what I see.
Yeah.
And deservedly so. I mean, I really enjoy them.
Is there one you were surprised that you enjoyed so much?
Deadpool. I knew I would like it, but not that much.
Right.
I love that movie. Yeah. It's still a good laugh when I see it. I bought it the day it came out. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
You think there were a lot of movies that had potential that ended up being very disappointing?
Yeah, every single DC movie this year.
Independence Day.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. Suicide Squad, Batman and Superman. All those, yeah.
So, but it was a big movie year.
Yeah, well, it's huge. Yeah.
It looks...
Dang it. He's ruined that word for me.
I know. Like, I use that word a lot before Donald Trump. It looks like 2017 could be bigger.
You think so?
Here, I'm just going to go through some of the releases in the first few months of 2017. Underworld Blood Wars.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale is back in an Underworld movie. When did she first do her first one?
02, 03 maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe earlier.
There's an animated film coming out called Monster Trucks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who does that.
I think I saw the trailer for that before Trolls.
Oh, okay. There you go. Let's see. Triple X Return of Xander Cage.
Right.
Resident Evil, the final chapter.
Mm-hmm. They teased that for a long time.
And the movie I was telling you about called Split.
Oh, yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan
that does look really good.
Those all come out in January. Skip to February. I guess this is a Ring reboot called Rings.
Really?
Like The Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It says Evil is Reborn. Rings.
Weird.
Let's see. The Lego Batman movie comes out in February.
I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Had a good length trailer about that. The first I've seen before Trolls. Yeah. Before that. I don't know what I feel about that.
Did you like the Lego movie?
It was all right.
Everything is
it wasn't my favorite. I left kind of meh with it. But this is like, it's borderline making fun of the Batman character. I'm no diehard, like everything should be serious, but it's almost like making fun of him.
Well, all those characters, if you see the Lego movie,
yeah,
I think it would make more. But even the games, they're all tongue-in-cheek games.
I guess so. I just seen that, I'm like, I'm not a big the world's biggest Batman fan, but if I were, I think I'd be offended right now.
You're close. But I will say you're not as big as you used to be.
That's true.
That's true.
I ain't as good as I once was. Oh, never mind.
But I do enjoy Will Arnett as the voice of Batman.
Yeah, he's good.
Next to
Kevin Conroy?
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Will Arnett is my favorite.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just like the growl he brings to it.
Yeah, yeah.
But a good growl, not like a Christian Bale.
Not a Bale growl.
So that comes out in February. Also, John Wick Chapter 2.
Okay. I hear the first one's great, but there are dogs dying. I don't want to see that part.
You got to see it.
Really?
It's a really good movie.
I do not want to see a dog die.
It's a great movie.
I'm not going to purposefully see a movie where a dog dies.
It's okay.
People all day. Dogs, not so much.
A lot of people die in that movie, too.
I can take that. I mean, look at Django. I love it.
Oh, hey, 50 Shades Darker comes out in February.
Are you serious?
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
I didn't know that was going to happen. Mm-hmm. Huh. Well, I've got to go. I'll give you a review on that one later on.
I hear it's just as horrible as the first one.
I'll give you that review in February. Don't worry.
Will you? I'm sure you will.
No.
Remember the good old days when you made me go see Trolls? Logan comes out in March.
That's pretty soon. It's only 4 months out.
Yeah, the Trainspotting sequel comes out. Beauty and the Beast.
Wow.
Kong Skull Island. Ghost in the Shell. Mm-hmm. And the Power Rangers movie.
Nice.
And King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword. All come out in March.
Okay.
We'll go to May. In April, Smurfs: The Lost Village. Fast 8. Is there anything else? I like this. I like when they do this. Untitled Blumhouse horror film, or Blumhouse horror film, April 2017. Mm-hmm. Which is probably going to be another Paranormal Activity movie.
Probably so.
Untitled Paramount 2017 event horror film in IMAX.
What?
They just have that scheduled. Like Paramount has that scheduled. And that's what they have that date scheduled as.
Wow.
An Untitled Paramount 2017 event horror film in IMAX.
Wow, okay.
We'll go to May, because I know there's big ones coming out in May. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yes.
Baywatch.
Oh, yeah.
Alien Covenant. The Barbie movie. Annabelle 2. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Men Tell No Tale.
Didn't you say 2017 is great?
Well, you know.
Maybe not this month.
Well, let me go to June. Maybe there's some better stuff. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Underpants. Mm-hmm. The Mummy.
Okay.
World War Z 2. Cars 3. Transformers: The Last Night. Despicable Me 3. All coming out in May or June.
Big releases. Some big money to be had there.
Oh, not like July, though. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
War for the Planet of the Apes. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Untitled Disney live-action fairy tale, July 2017.
What?
The Dark Tower. Bad Dads. Oh, really?
Oh,
really?
No.
Really? Can we...
That happened, huh?
Yeah. There's an Emoji Movie coming out in August.
What?
Emoji Movie, Express Yourself
Oh, man.
is the name of it. There's a Chips movie coming out in August?
Wow.
I had no idea.
Wow.
What's in September? We're just going to go through the whole year.
Do it. Give it to me.
Stephen King's It, Part 1.
Yeah. Wait, is it part 1?
Yeah.
They're doing that way?
Uh-huh.
I know it was a 2 VHS or a 2-night series, but come on.
Flatliners is coming out in September. Is that a reboot of the...
It's got to be.
With...
I can't remember, but I know... is it Kiefer Sutherland?
And Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
And I think her brother.
Eric
Roberts is in it.
Oh, man.
And then October, this is as far as it goes out. Blade Runner 2049.
Wow.
My Little Pony, the movie. Kingsman, The Golden Circle.
Wow.
Friday the 13th? No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to happen.
Untitled Saw movie.
They have no Leatherface or Texas Chainsaw in there? It's supposed to happen sometime next year, I thought.
No, I didn't see a Texas Chainsaw. Unless it was the Untitled Paramount
That's possible.
horror event in IMAX.
Yeah.
Insidious Chapter 4.
But I think the Leatherface franchise is under Michael Bay's Platinum Dunes now, so maybe they swapped. I don't know. I don't know.
But so there's a look ahead to.
So I looked up the Chips remake.
Yeah.
Dax Shepard is playing one of the main roles.
Is he Ponch or John?
He is John Baker.
Okay.
Michael Pena, whoever that is Ponch.
Oh, Michael Pena. Seriously?
Yeah,
from Ant-Man.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his name.
My cousin told me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's Ponch and John Dax. Wow.
That's going to be great. And that's not going to be great. But I'll go see it.
Vincent D'Onofrio's in there as well.
Is who?
That doesn't say. Huh. Kristen Bell's in there. Adam Brody. It's a big cast. Dax Shepard wrote and is directing the movie.
Okay, maybe not so good. Not so good. Is his wife in it?
Yeah, Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell. Okay, yeah. In the original TV series Chips, the guy that played like the captain.
Yeah.
I don't remember his first name. His last name was Pine. He was like their sergeant or captain or whatever. Mm. In real life, his son is Chris Pine.
Really? Mm-hmm. Weird. Yeah. Huh.
Captain James Tiberius Kirk.
Yeah.
In the Abrams verse.
Isn't that weird? That's some people's James T. Kirk.
Mm-hmm. He's my James T. Kirk.
Ooh.
Not my James T. Kirk.
Harsh words.
No, I'm just joking.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
Star Trek was fun.
Yeah.
Shatner peaked with T.J. Hooker.
You always say that.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can't agree with that.
Rescue 911.
I can agree with that.
Okay.
Back of an ambulance. That's how I like my Shatner. In the back of an ambulance.
It was a normal Thursday night. A couple just going to see Trolls the movie. And then tragedy struck while buttering his popcorn. This is the actual 911 call. This butter is really hot. And I was putting butter on my popcorn.
Your popcorn, sir?
Yeah, and I left my pants at home.
Have you seen Chandler Riggs may leave The Walking Dead to go to college?
I heard that.
That's kind of crazy. You'd think he'd sign some kind of contract beforehand.
When he was 5?
Well, you have to sign a contract if you do that kind of stuff anyways. No matter how old you are, it's got to be a contract signed for it.
Well, I'm sure he has a contract when his contract is up.
Yeah, that seems like they would make him go pretty far as Coral.
Coral?
Yeah.
Which they could reverse course and kill him off.
Yeah. And I did see on ComingSoon.net that right now they're the lowest ratings ever for The Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Well, they're down to like season 3 level.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a rough spot.
Which a lot of people said they were going to stop watching after that season premiere. Right. I guess they did.
Yeah.
Because it was the second highest rated episode ever.
Yeah.
And then it's been slowly going down.
Yeah.
But the thing about The Walking Dead is...
It's a roller coaster.
It's still the most watched show on television.
Yeah.
To show you how. It's consistently beating NFL numbers.
Yeah.
But then NFL numbers are down this year. Mm-hmm. Check us out online, adamandjp.com.
Facebook.com/AdamandJP and Twitter and Instagram at AdamandJP.
I'm J. Patrick. That's Adam.
This is the Adam and JP Show.
Face Stealer.
This has been a production of the Adam and JP family of on-demand talk radio.
AdamandJP.com.
Right now.
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network, your station for all things geek. Classic, current, and beyond. Be part of the crew at ESONetwork.com.